podcast on the Vanguard Athletics Podcast Network. We're here for round number 2 of the year, and we've got men's volleyball player Cody Watts in the house with us. Cody, welcome to the podcast. Glad to have you here. Why don't you tell a little bit, the people at home, a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, my name's Cody Watts. I'm a sophomore here at Vanguard University. I'm a middle blocker right now. Might be some switches. Not too sure yet. I'm a business major, and I'm from Fresno, California.
Nice, man. And I know for you right now, a lot of crazy things going up in Fresno and in kind of Fresno County. It's, I know you were up there recently kind of helping out with all the fires and all that. And I know this isn't something that we're planning on talking about, but I figured I'd bring it up since you're from Fresno. How's everything going up there? How's family? How are friends? How's everything?
Yeah, so as of right now, the fire's getting a little more contained daily. Last time I checked, it was like 6% contained. But for like a solid 6 days, I want to say it was at 0%, and it wasn't looking too good. But like once we got news on our cabin, because we have a cabin in Shaver Lake, which is where the fire was started. And we got like some video evidence showing that our cabin was still standing, and the firefighters were able to put it out like right before it touched our cabin, which was pretty insane. It was like 10 feet from our cabin, which was cool to see, but it's really, really sad just to see like all the burnt trees and everything's just kind of ran through by the fire, which is not too fun, but everyone's safe. Our cabin's still standing. My girlfriend in Bass Lake, her house was in a little bit of danger. They had to evacuate, so I was up there helping them evacuate and stuff like that. But their house is in good condition right now, so everyone's safe. But it's just a little sad seeing everything just kind of burning down. Not a fun thing to see. Yeah. But yeah, everyone's safe, which is good.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear everyone's safe. I know it's kind of scary times right now. It's all up and down the coast right now too, right? And it's just
yeah,
crazy to see how much
it's
down.
It's crazy.
Well, hopefully maybe we'll be able to figure something out where we can kind of help out maybe some people in your community, but we'll try to figure that out. But hey, so tell me a little bit about yourself in regards to how you got to Vanguard. I know your story a little bit here, and I know that volleyball is kind of a late addition for you. Just talk to me through that, like that recruiting process and how you ended up here at Vanguard.
Yeah, absolutely. So backtrack a little bit. Senior year of high school, I was a baseball player all through high school. Grew up playing baseball. Not much thought into volleyball. 5th grade, I played a little bit of volleyball. Was on that team, but other than that, I was strictly baseball. I lived for that game. And then senior year comes around. I'm a pitcher only, so it's a little boring. I feel like I'm more athletic than this. I feel like I could take my skills elsewhere. So I talked to my head coach at Buchanan High School, and I was like, hey, how do you feel about me trying out for the volleyball team? Maybe trying to play both sports. And he was like, well, if you can make the team, go for it. And I was like, all right, go to the coach for the volleyball team. And I asked him, talked to him, and he was all for it because he knew my sister. He knew she was a good volleyball player. So he's like, hey, it should be in the genes. So went out, tried out for that team, ended up making it. So senior year of high school, I just kind of played both those sports. And then towards the end of the season, I wasn't too sure because I loved baseball, I loved volleyball. And it was really just who was going to give me an offer in which sport, to take it to the next level. And the recruiting process, baseball, I was reaching out to coaches. I talked to a couple different colleges, got a couple offers, but nothing too serious. And then my sister, who was playing at Biola at the time, talked to your wife, I believe, and she said, Vanguard is starting a men's program. And I was like, well, shoot, that's a good start. They're going to need players. I'm fairly new to the game, so it's a good opportunity. They're going to need some people. So I filled out the recruitment form for Vanguard, the men's volleyball team. And then Brad called me the next day, I want to say, and he was talking to me. I was super nervous. I was like, what the heck? He's talking to me right now. And so yeah, he talked to me. He was like, hey, why don't you come down for a weekend, come to a couple open gyms, and we'll see what you got. So I headed down here, went to a couple open gyms. And he basically just sat me down, talked to me. He was like, yeah, we need players. We have a spot for you, have some money for you. So if it fits, then you're welcome to come. So then I talked with my dad for a little bit about that and thought it was a great opportunity because I was looking to go to a private Christian college just because I love the atmosphere inside the college. And yeah, basically came down to the end, and I was all about Vanguard, wanted to play volleyball because it was new for me, and it just seemed like a great opportunity. Fell in love with the campus, fell in love with the players on the team. They're awesome, and it's just been a great start to my college career. It's been an awesome time.
Yeah, I love your story because it is like you're so new to the game. Not new to the game in the sense that like your family is a volleyball family, right? I mean, Brooke was a player, and then like I know it runs in the family genes, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But for yourself, like, I mean, you got to it late. Like, you've got kids who've been playing since they're 12, 13, looking for spots, and it seems like it just became natural to you. I mean, for you, it wasn't even just that you made the team. Like, you were a starter on our team last year. That was a top 10 team in the country, right? And for someone who's only been playing the game, it was less than a year at that stage. I mean, what do you think helped you get to the point where you were confident and just felt like you got to the level that you were able to get to so quickly?
Yeah, so at the start, it was a little nerve-wracking because I watched people like Kyle coming to the gym just bouncing balls, and I was like, how am I supposed to keep up with these guys? Like, they've been playing their whole lives. Like, how am I supposed to be at that level? And then I just kind of came to the conclusion that like I can only be the best person I am. I can only do the best of my ability and just try as hard as I can. So I went out there and just competed and tried the best that I could, and it ended up working out for me. And just in the end, just have fun. Honestly, that it's a game. I know it's a competitive game, but it's all about having fun, which is a big deal. And you can't be like too hard on yourself, especially being so new. I know there's a lot of learning I still have to do, but I love learning the game, love the game and all, and it's been a good time.
That's good. And how is Coach Brad is in his first year as a head coach, right? And so how has he been able to help you through that too? I know he's a big film guy. He's a big volleyball nerd. He'll tell you that. How's that for you? I mean, like, did that help you out in regards to just being able to see the game, and how has he been for that transition as well?
Oh, absolutely. Brad's been a great asset to my learning ability. He's spent countless hours just researching film, finding different players to look at, players that play like me, just different types of film just to show me like, this is what you do, but this is what you should look like showing me different players, walking me through it. He's been really slow, really easygoing with me, just showing me what to do, what not to do, and then encouraging me when I do something right. He's really good at giving me that good applause, telling me, hey, that was a good job. And when I don't do something right, getting on me, which is like a good way of coaching. I like that kind of coaching when a coach gets on you. He's been a great coach from the start. It's been a great coach.
That's good. I mean, I know you have it'll be fun this year. I mean, last year kind of ended quickly though for you guys, right? It was something. You guys were one of the casualties of college sports ending a little bit early, and so how was that for? I mean, how did you process that? I know it ended on kind of a bitter note. You guys literally played, I think it was Jamestown 2 days before everything got shut down, and so you kind of ended on a sour note. But even then, like, you guys were trending up. You guys were a top 10 ranked team. You guys were looking like you're potentially going to nationals, and then it just abruptly ends. How was that for you and maybe the team, and how have you guys processed that? Maybe yourself personally, how have you processed that?
Yeah, as a team, I say it's kind of a motivator, just because on the front side of the beginning of the season, we played Menlo, and we really wanted that game. Went down to 5 sets, and we ended up losing that game. And on the backstretch of the season, we were hoping to play them again in our pit, which would have been a really great audience, really good game. That was kind of unfortunate, but I feel like as a team, it's kind of a motivator. Just getting our season cut short, it helps us to kind of push through, and we're really wanting this next season. It's been unfortunate, but we're moving on. We're getting better in the gym, getting in the gym early, which has been really nice.
Yeah, no, that's good, and I'm excited to see kind of. I know you guys have it's like basically brand new team this year. I mean, you guys obviously have all your returners coming through, but a lot of new people coming through, right? So, tell me about Vanguard in general. As a school, what has it been like for you? What are some things that maybe you're looking forward to throughout this year?
Yeah, absolutely. Vanguard, just as a community, I like telling everyone when everyone asks, like, how's Vanguard? I say it's like a little family. Like, everyone here is super nice, super awesome. They're really personable. They really like getting to know you. It's great seeing faces, familiar faces on campus. Once you're on campus for a couple weeks, you learn everyone's name, basically. It's just a really great community, really positive vibes on the campus. I know everything going on right now kind of makes it a little hard to get to know everyone because we kind of have to social distance, but we're hoping in a couple weeks those things kind of fall apart and we get to see each other in person, get back in class and meet with our professors and all that fun stuff. But overall, it's a great community, great campus to be at.
Love it. What's maybe something for you in your second year now that you know the campus a little bit better? What's something maybe you're looking forward to in this year? And it could even be volleyball related too, but maybe volleyball and then off the court as well.
Something I'm looking forward to is just like showing the teammates around, because some of them are from out of town. They've never been down to the beach. They've never been around town. Taking them to the beach, showing them cool spots, cool jumping rocks, just taking them around. On campus, just helping them out, showing them around, telling them that their professors are there for them, just showing them how great of a community it really is. Because I know at the start I was kind of not really sure what to do, but right away all my teammates were there for me, and everyone's always been there to show me around. It's been awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, it's good to have people to kind of be a tour guide around campus. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So on a personal level, what's something that some people might not know about you? Maybe a weird thing, but not a weird thing, or I know it sounds like you're a baseball guy. Throwing 90-mile-per-hour fastball. I don't know what's something that people know. What's something that people maybe don't know about you?
Shoot. I don't know, some weird thing that a lot of people don't know about me. Well, the close people, like my roommate, he knows this about me. But my big toe, both of my big toes, they're like freakishly long. And when I was like 8 years old, I was sitting in my room typing up the world record for the longest big toe because everyone always said, you have a really long big toe. And I looked it up and I was like a couple of centimeters away from the biggest big toe in the world as an 8-year-old. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a fun fact, I guess. Not super fun. I can juggle. I don't know. I'm okay at golfing.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Have you challenged any of the guys on the golf team to like a match or anything?
No, I haven't. I think I need to step up my game. I've been battling with Kyle and them, Christian and them, just seeing what they got. But I think I need to step up my game.
Yeah. We'll set that up. We'll talk to Coach Anderson and the golf team and see what we can do.
Absolutely. We need to get that going.
I love it. What maybe some of the personal goals that you made for yourself or set for yourself in this season, or maybe the team as well. What are some of the goals that you have for this upcoming season as you guys start jumping into it? We just started practicing recently, just got back into the gym, thankfully. But I mean, as you guys are starting to set those out, what are personal goals maybe for yourself and then even as a team?
Yeah. So me personally, I take it day by day. Every time I step into the gym, I just want to get like 1% better. Even I don't want to take any back steps. Even if I'm having a bad day, just focus on one small thing that I could get better at, whether it's serving, whether it's my footwork when I'm blocking, or even like my mental state when I'm playing the game. It's just like small things like that add up. If you can make them better each time you're in the gym, it all adds up and you can get better day by day. As a team, I think some goals that would be good for us is every home game we have, use that to our advantage, because we have a pretty cool gym where not everyone's used to our ceiling. It's a very low ceiling, so I think we should take advantage of our home gym, home court, The crowd's awesome in there. I think we need to take advantage of that and try to win every home game we have. I know that's always a goal for most teams, but I think that's a big deal, especially on this campus. And just as a team growing together, being like brothers to each other. I know team chemistry goes a long way, especially with our team. We've grown to love each other right off the start. Day one, right when I stepped on campus, first year, it was just like, wow, this is my new home. These are my brothers. This is great. Going to be a great year.
That's awesome. You know, one thing that you talked about, it's taking advantage of the pit, but B, I think the camaraderie that you guys have, it's like the team environment that you guys have is actually pretty unique. It's I would say that a lot of people on campus see that as well. I mean, for anyone looking from the outside in or looking to potentially step in to this program, I mean, what is it that makes it so special? The team atmosphere that you guys have. For those who don't know, I mean, like this men's volleyball team is like the team environment they have is seriously incredible. And I can't put a finger on it. I mean, I kind of can, but like from your perspective, what makes that so special for you guys?
Yeah, I think like one thing we do really good as a team is try not to exclude anyone. So anytime we go to the beach, anytime we go play beach volleyball, anytime we're getting reps in the gym, anytime we do anything, go eat at the caf, we're always texting our group chat, hey, going to go eat at the caf. Who wants to join? We try to get everyone included on everything so no one feels like kind of out of our little circle. Even though it's like kind of a little circle, we still try to include everyone, even if it's not on our team. Like we're really friendly to everyone on campus. We try to be that team that everyone looks at and is like, wow, I want to be a part of that. And just trying to be there for everyone. Like even when people are going through things, just being there for them, helping them through it, and just building that bond together.
Love it. Yeah, I think it's cool what you guys are doing. So keep it up. You know, it's super fun to see. How would you say maybe in this season of your life, as you're jumping into this, sophomore year, what would you say that God is challenging you with right now, or how do you see God challenging you in your life? Like, what are maybe some things that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, the biggest thing is just like wanting. The biggest thing for me is just like getting into my devotional every morning. It's hard to do, like, especially being an athlete, like student athlete, you got plenty of things to do. And there just needs to be a time that you set aside and you go dig into God's word. And it's really important to dig into God's word and get to know him like on a personal level, build that relationship with him. So that's been challenging for me, just setting time aside for him. I know it's a challenge for everyone. Everyone always says that, but as of right now, it's a big thing for me, just trying to put time aside for him, building that relationship with him and keeping that relationship with him through thick and thin. Even when I'm at my highest of highs, still be there, be by his side. That's the biggest thing for me right now. It's just getting that time with him every day.
That's good. Yeah, it's so important as you, like you said, through the highs, right? Like making sure you're continuing to do that, because I think a lot of times we just focus on the lows. Like, God help me, just help me when I need it, but not when I'm in the good spot.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So let's look to the future a little bit here. I mean, you're a sophomore, right? You've got some time to figure it out, but what is maybe the plan for you, like in your studies and all that? Like what would you look to do? What's kind of a dream scenario for you job-wise when you finish up, or even after graduation, what would be a dream thing for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm hoping to graduate in 4 years. I'm on track right now, which is a good thing. After college, I don't know what's planned for me, but the plan right now is just kind of move back home. I kind of have my foot in the door. I want to go into medical sales, so sell like medical devices to different hospitals and stuff. My uncle is currently doing that, and I talked with him a few times, and he just kind of says, yeah, just get your degree. Once you get your degree, come to me, and then we'll figure that out from there. So I kind of have my foot in the door, kind of have a place to start, but I'm hoping to do that, and don't really know where that will take me. I'm hoping somewhere like Colorado. I would love to live in Colorado, love the mountains, love snowboarding, just being outdoors and stuff like that. But I don't know. That's the dream right now. Don't know. Anything could happen. So as of right now, I'll stick with that.
That's good. Take it day by day. In the summers, keep working with Dutch Bros, right? Is that,
Yeah. I was working at Bass Lake this summer on a dock. I was driving boats. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah.
And so,
I do love Dutch.
As you said, for those who don't know Cody, he's the Dutch Bros guy. Unfortunately, there's not anyone close to us here, right? And so
I know. I think Vegas is the closest one.
Is it?
Which is a little far. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I figured Fresno was closer to Vegas, but maybe not. So.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Either way, but that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Starting to think about that in the future as well. But
yeah,
cool, man. Well, you know what? Anything that you want to share with anyone listening in? It's maybe some student athletes, some advice for some of these freshmen or new student athletes at Vanguard. Any kind of advice that you might want to give to them as they're kind of jumping into it?
Yeah. I mean, I know all of us as student athletes right now, we're just going probably through the worst time of being an athlete, just with all the restrictions going on, having to wear masks, having to social distance. Like our team's been split up into 3 groups, our pride groups. So that's been a little bit difficult. But I take it like kind of as a challenge, just trying to get through this. I feel like this is kind of a point in time when we could really push ourselves. It's a good time to work hard, get through all the adversity that's been put before us. I just think it's a great time for us to take advantage of the time that we have to push ourselves, get better every day, and just keep working towards the main goal of that national championship.
Love it, man. Well, cool. Well, I appreciate you joining in and kind of joining on this podcast and chatting with me. It was awesome chatting with you as always. It's always fun to sit down and chat with Cody Watson. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thankful to have you here for the next basically 3 years. So it's really nice to have you. So, cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.